Listen to Breaking the Ice podcast. Be a man.
All right, this is the first time we're doing an intro from the basement because of who our guest is this week. You know, just find the grossest part of the house and spend all your time there. Be a man. Our guest this week is Boston Be a Man. You may know him from TikTok. If you're not following him on TikTok, you're one of... What are you doing? I mean, he's got 4 million followers on TikTok, something close to that on Instagram. Are you following him? No, you don't need to whisper. You're not on mic anyway. Are you?
I thought you were recording. No.
We are recording.
Oh, we are?
You're on the podcast.
Oh, hi.
My producer, everyone. Anyway, like I was saying, he has 4 million followers on TikTok. The kid is, globally famous. He's got a few shows coming up. He's going to be at the Chevalier Theater June 23rd, or theater, I think you have to say when you're saying Chevalier. And on June 24th, he's going to be at Foxwoods Resort Casino. So go see the Be a Man experience, and then just go drop some of your kids' lunch money on the craps table. It'll be a good time. So this episode is also brought to you by One Worcester Homes. Go to oneworcesterhomes.com. They will get you started on the process of buying a house. My daughter is upstairs. She's screaming. I'm ignoring it because be a man. And we are also brought to you by Invoke Solutions. Go to invokesolutions.co. Correction officer, or call Nicole. She runs our website, breakingtheicepodcast.com. So if you want to see what a real website looks like, go see our website, and she can make one for you that looks just like that, except not Breaking the Ice because that's TM. So go to invokesolutions.co or call her at 774-314-8711, and she'll be more professional than this ad read.
If it was illegal to say stupid things into a microphone,
Why must you be so stupid?
these guys would be doing life without parole.
Hey, everybody, we're back from prison.
Why do we keep encouraging this kind of behavior? It's the Breaking the Ice podcast with Josh Dolan,
You know, we could, go to jail for this.
along with Mike Shue and Isaiah Moskahana Mana Blitz Boskowitz, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, thanks for doing this, man. We were hoping you could educate us on how to be a man on the show.
Right. Tighten the fuck up show.
Are we record right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
on.
have no intro. We're just loose.
We just jump right into it.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, basically, be a man, do the right thing, act fucking normal. I mean, it's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Not rocket science.
I don't know. I think you should get a darker color hat. Wear a darker color hat. Be a man.
Why is that?
I don't know. You look
My
like
trademark.
one of those NASA
I
guys.
get a die. Was there something wrong with Mexicans? I'm part Mexican.
No. You look like one of those NASA guys that helps the astronauts into the rocket.
Never saw him. I look like the big man guy. They look like me.
There it is. I love it. You've got a trademark. 15 minutes ago, you were like, huh? How long has this Be a Man thing been going? Because I was reading that you were like, I was getting
5
set
years,
to
right?
retire.
Five,
boom.
4 years.
Yeah.
But for going big, going big for a year, about a year.
Yeah, I mean, it took off really quick.
Yeah.
What? So why do you think this? Why do you think people love this so much?
I
What-
think they kinda
what is
came
it?
al- I think I kind of came along at the right time.
Yep.
We have a company called Breaking Balls and produce a lot of content. And my feature was the most popular one. So they started putting it out every day and it just took off. And it was at a time, with COVID and all that stuff going on, countries in a little bit of turmoil. And I think, a lot of guys got a big kick out of it. I think old school, basically what you see is what you get. Most
Yep.
of the stuff is the way I think. And a lot of that was passed down from my father. He was a old school, angry Italian mailman in East Boston. So, and
An asshole.
his brothers were going to bar who were mobbed up. So I grew up, down the bar and having him as a father. So a lot of it rubbed off.
Why?
Perfect.
Can you give us an insight on, because that's a common thing with postal workers. Why are they so angry?
I think they're angry before they work there.
Oh, okay. So it's just they attract angry people.
Yeah, he's just fucking nuts. Back then they didn't have medicine.
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of what that's.
He had hands bigger than mine. His fingers were 50% thicker than mine.
Jeez.
And forearms like Popeye.
Wow.
Yeah, he never hit a woman, thank God, just to hit me.
You took the brunt of all that shit.
Yeah,
Be a fucking man.
And that's kind of like the
I was like, hit me again, Dad. Be a man.
That's kind of the be a man thing. It's like it was before, like you said, before medication. You just had to man up. You weren't playing with chemicals. You weren't trying to regulate yourself. You did things. You just worked your way through it. You put your head down. You worked, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, they just they went on. They persevered.
And if you felt emotional, you grabbed some beer and you just went into the garage and stayed there until you felt better.
Yeah, punched a hole in the wall too.
Push it fucking down as far as you can.
Who is Mr. Dolan?
Right here.
Oh, okay. You were on AAF, right?
Yeah, we all were.
Oh, you guys were. All right.
And then when the station shut off and they sold it to God, we started a
I really
podcast.
just fucked over because that was my favorite station, and then 101.7 was my favorite station too. FNX, and BCN. Those are my three favorites. I got
all fucking gone.
It was a shame.
Yeah.
There's a few stations left. Mike works at one in Worcester, works at Pike FM, but the bigger ones around in major markets have seemed to just go fucking, I don't know where they've gone. Mike's pretty lucky. You still got a chance to swing that bat at Pike, which sounds good.
Listen to rock and roll, be a man.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
What's wrong? They call there's people that call certain bands and rock artists out there. You see it like at the Grammys and you see who's nominated, and not one of those acts are wearing leather pants.
Nope.
For fuck's
Like
sake.
Harry Styles and guys like that.
Yeah, like the whole like Harry Styles wearing pearls, and now I see Major League Baseball players wearing pearls, and that's becoming a thing. And so that's fine. You feel comfortable doing that. That's great. But
if I wore pearls when I was growing up, I wouldn't be here right now.
No, your father would have kicked the shit out of you.
He would murder me.
All right. Once again, we are brought to you by One Worcester Homes. Buy, sell, and invest with One Worcester Homes. Go to oneworcesterhomes.com or call them at 508-459-1876. And you can email them at oneworcesterhomes@gmail.com and talk to Brian. He will either set you up with a house or set you up with an agent who can set you up with a house. So again, that's oneworcesterhomes.com. Follow them on Facebook. You got it. One Worcester Homes on Facebook and at One Worcester Homes on Instagram. Now back to the podcast. Be a man. That was too aggressive, huh? The end. I'm leaving it.
I thought it was perfect.
That's the generation of the fucking, you fall down, shut the fuck up, rub some dirt on it and go.
Oh, yeah. Never try to cry because I'll give you something to cry about.
Right.
You would.
I don't that nobody nobody gets a second place trophy. You didn't win. Go practice.
You see the Bronx Tale, the Robert De Niro on that.
Great
That
movie.
was like my father, bus driver. He was also like De Niro, Raging Bull too.
Yeah. Oh
He
my
kinda
God.
looked like he got that anger. And,
Oh
jeez.
he used to beat us with the belt like Henry Hill got it when he was young.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's all.
Yeah,
good.
but
I mean, he
you're
didn't know.
fine.
He didn't know anything. I'm not putting him down. I'm happy he did it. I like pain. Bring it, Dad.
Yeah, because it turned into a great TikTok thing.
It did. It turned into a thing.
He was grooming me for where I am right now.
He knew he had a
Exactly.
plan. My son's not going to deliver mail. He's going to go to like the Wilbur Theater and tell people to be a man and wave a flag that says "Be a man" on it. How is
Yeah, we were there last August 5th. We were there. We sold the place out.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Where
So
are your
what are-
shows coming up? You got 2 shows coming up in the
We
in the
have
area.
a show coming up in next Thursday, the 23rd. When is this gone? This isn't live, right?
No.
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 So June 23rd at the Chevalier Theater in Medford, 7:00 it starts.
Great building. Great building.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Great spot.
And then the next night we're going to be down in Foxwoods on the 24th.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling everybody, go to both shows, be a man.
You
They're
know,
both going to be different. Different
Dude.
content. We have a unbelievable creative team here. they put two productions together, two different shows for each night, and it's it'd be good, get your money's worth. The tickets are cheap, like $25, $23, something like that.
Hey, double your ticket price. Be a fucking man.
No, don't rape your fan base. Be a man.
There you go. Yeah.
The people, buddy.
Yes. Now, how's this whole thing going to translate live? I mean, how long of a show is this? Or do you just get up there like a stand up?
We think it's going to be about 2 hours. We have we have three comedians: Dan Smith, Jimmy Cash, and Mark McCarthy.
Jimmy Cash.
Mike McCarthy. Yeah, he's from Worcester.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's taken the school janitor thing and he's turned it into something magical, man. He is fantastic. Yeah.
We have him a bunch of pre-recorded segments we've been working on for the last 3 months. Be doing those. We're gonna have some eating and drinking contests, some fitness contests, some hot broads running around half naked, stuff like that.
Oh, so basically stuff that was okay in the 90s, but is not okay now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
This is where rock and roll radio went. It's on TikTok now.
That's right.
Okay, so there's something that'll be here at both shows that every guy has thought about. It's a guy thing. Every guy has thought about, and no one's ever seen it or recorded it, and we're going to present it. And it's the only time it's ever been done or shown in public. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give it away, but it's unbelievable.
Is it the shampoo bottle in the ass thing?
I can't tell you. No.
Okay. Am I close?
Well, it's a guy thing. Let's put it that.
Okay. All right. What can you give me details on the eating contest, or is that
Yeah, we're gonna have the first night we have Andy Berg coming. He's a roast beef guy.
Oh my God.
We know him well.
Why are you doing that? Why are you involving yourself with that asshole?
I don't know. They just told me he was coming. I'm just doing my thing.
My God. He's a loudmouth carnivore son of a bitch.
Tell him we said fuck off. Tell him we said fuck off.
Yeah, he's a hell of a guy.
Yeah, so you guys know him. So you guys.
Oh yeah.
So he's running that. The second night we're doing. I think we're gonna do hamburgers. The second night eating contest. We have.
Oh jeez.
There's gonna be
Harpoon is gonna bring a beer.
Harpoon beer is gonna be providing the beer for the drinking part. And
he was off the booze for a while. Follow him on Instagram. He had laid off the booze because his own words. He was becoming a fat fuck. He said so. Now he's back drinking beer.
He lost some weight.
He lost it all, and now he's right back to it. So give it a month, he'll be fucking huge again. He doesn't quite get it. He doesn't quite get it.
Tough to be a roast beef connoisseur and not be fat, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck your cholesterol. Be a man.
What's cholesterol? Be a man.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's fantastic. So a lot has happened really quickly in a year, and so I was reading that you're having a hard time moving around freely in the public now.
Yeah, I mean, if I go dress around like this with the hat on backwards, But I mean, right when this thing hit last winter, I was in Sarasota. And it was during the COVID days, and I didn't have a hat on. I had a mask on. And I walked into a place, and the kid's like, "You're being a man from Boston, aren't you?"
Holy shit!
Oh, fuck.
So, I mean, I'm not I'm a pretty tall guy, big guy. So I'm kind of, I think people kind of look at bigger guys and do average guys. I think they're more noticeable. Obviously, human nature. So I get spotted, and even if I have the hat off and I go with my buddies or whatever, I get spotted.
He got spotted during COVID with a mask on. That's talent.
Yeah. Yeah,
you've made
it. That was a year ago. That was over here.
That's when you can't even hide behind a fucking mask. You're like, fine, I'll take it. Was it TikTok that set this thing off? Was that the platform that?
What happened is once they started putting everything out every day, they told me about it because I was recording. We do a lot of cameos, so I was recording cameos. They said, "Yeah, we're putting your stuff on TikTok every day," and I heard of TikTok. I had no idea what it was. And I was like, "Oh, cool." And then they called me the next day and said, "You have 20,000 followers on TikTok." Like, really? I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." I went online and I Googled to see what it was or whatever. And I was like, "Oh, wow." And then all of a sudden, Joe called me from the office, like, "We got 100,000 followers." And my daughters called me right after. They're like, "Dad, what are you doing? All our friends are following you." I thought TikTok was a fucking watch. I didn't know what it was. I looked into it and I was like, "Holy shit!" But yeah, it's just mushrooms, from there.
It's incredible because TikTok is kind of known as, don't take this the wrong way. All right. So just fucking be a man. But TikTok is like a young platform, you know,
Yeah.
like my daughter has been on TikTok for a couple of years, you know, so she's 17. So like, since she was like 15 or whatever, you know, she's been on there with her friends and stuff. And I look at it and, you know, cause I try to keep in touch with what she's doing, and it's like all young kids and doing crazy shit. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm a 53-year-old guy. There's no way I can be on here. And then all of a sudden there you are, you know, and it's like, wow, this dude is doing it. And that's kind of how Jimmy Cash made it too. His TikTok
he
took off
had
too.
one that went nuts. I forget what it was, but he had one that went absolutely crazy. I forget what you remember. What
Paper towels.
Oh, the pile of paper towels, right?
I mean, how many millions?
They got like 30 million or something.
30
Yeah.
million looks.
Holy
That's
shit.
insane.
Yeah. I
30
think
million
it's
views. Yeah.
I think it's with you and him, there's a lot of truth. It's funny, you know, and you guys are making fun of stuff, but really that's what good comedy is. It's like it's based in truth.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm politically, I'm not a political guy. I mean, don't vote, be a man. I just, you know, I'm in the middle. You know, I probably lean to the left on some stuff, lean to the right on other stuff, and you know, that's where a lot of our humor is. It's like kind of right in the middle. But you know, like the LBG, whatever.
Yeah, the alphabet.
I'm not being wise by saying.
No, right. Yeah. It's hard to keep it's the gay community.
The gay, yeah. So they're big fans. Last year we did one for last Gay Pride Month, 2021 June. It was like it's Gay Pride Month. Slap your buddy in the ass. Be a man. They loved it.
And they love that.
Yes.
Right.
You know, I don't make fun of anybody. You know,
No, you're just fucking around.
I'm not prejudiced. I hate it. All nationalities the same. I don't make fun of anybody. You know, about their sexual preferences. I mean, to each their own.
But like this day and age, you don't even need to like make fun of somebody for somebody to be offended, which I think is kind of like amazing, especially on TikTok. Like Shu was saying, the younger generation, I feel like that's the generation that's big into like canceling. And I feel like I see a lot of things where it's like you're like being a bad person for even mentioning gender and like, or even like being proud to be a man. So it's
there's a lot of people sensitive about a lot of things nowadays.
Yeah, you think?
But they all seem to be cool with you. Like you're common ground there, which is
Yeah.
like what is
I'm not
it?
out to offend anybody, you know, just out to make people laugh. And, you know, if people, you know, of course you get the 1/10 of 1% who, you know, take it the wrong way.
Yeah, you can't pay attention to that because you're not saying anything offensive. You're basically just telling people to fucking sit up, tighten up, fucking be a man. That's it. Which one of these videos is the most watched? I'm looking through all these. The one where you're smelling your dog's ass had 12.7.
That's up there. I think well, we have one. If you're trying to fix something and you can't do it, chuck a fucking wrench across the room. Be a man. That was a big one.
My favorite one is start a new project every day. Don't finish it.
Yeah,
be a man.
that's all true right there. Total truth.
Stupid shot ones like sit on dirt, be a man.
Right.
You know?
It's easy. The
Yeah.
production
Most
level does
recent
not have
ones
to be
I thought
through
was-
the roof.
one of the most recent ones I thought was awesome, which is very true too, is find the grossest part of the house and spend all your time.
Yeah, that
Be a
went viral.
man.
That went viral. There was one, you know, take a shit with the door open in a public bathroom. Be a man.
Oh my God.
That was a big one.
I believe George Michael got arrested for that.
Yeah, well, I don't think he was taking a shit.
R.I.P.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm looking
So,
at these.
Do you? So you said you have a team. So are you part of like do you write some of this stuff, or does everybody contribute?
I write most of them. And,
Okay.
We got, you know, the guys here write some, and we have people to send some in. And it's just like, you know, I'll be walking down the street, just thinking, daydreaming, or on a plane or something. I'll come up with stuff. You know, I'll think about stuff, and I just type it into my phone. I send myself a text under me, and I have a whole bunch there, and I'll write them down, and I'll put them on the computer, and I'll write them on an 8x11 pad of paper, and come in and read them. And we have Tonzo the laugh guy, they call him. He's they don't know what I'm going to say, so some of them they crack up at more than others, but he smokes a lot of weed too, so
That helps.
So he's laughing all the time. That's nice.
I don't smoke weed. It makes me smile.
So what do you, now you were in real estate? Is that right?
Yeah, mortgages, my full-time job.
Is it still your full-time job?
Kind of, yeah. Well, the rates are up to like 6.5 right now as we speak. So
Yeah. Now's a good time to
that's
stop
slowed
doing that.
down. So it's slowed down a little bit. So I'm putting more time into this, helping the guys out because we've kept the team small because we don't want to water it down
Right.
Yeah.
right now. I mean, everything's happened so fast. With everything that's happening to us, it's exploded. So trying to help them out a little bit with different things if I can, besides just being on here.
Do you have any bleed over into the mortgage? Like, does someone like come into the office and
Oh yeah, my boss would love me to do some kind of a
oh,
crossover, but I don't think it wouldn't work. Probably for the company I work for, probably wouldn't appreciate what I'm saying sometimes.
Right.
yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
It's a big
'cause-
company,
yeah,
and then as far as out of respect for what we have going on here, I wouldn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
You could very easily go on there and say, hey, call me for a mortgage and have my phone number on it if I wanted. I get a ton of mortgages, but I don't want to.
That would take the genuine out of it, though. The way
Yeah.
you're going about it is genuine, and there'll
Yeah.
be ways to. Obviously,
Yeah,
you're probably
right.
figured out how to monetize it the right way, so it's not like you don't have a fucking NASCAR shirt on with all these fucking logos.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody needs that. They're doing that in the NBA now. It's like Vistaprint on the Celtics. I think that's fucking annoying. Like, really, Vistaprint? That's
I
the
know.
Celtics? Come on.
Was it GE a couple of years ago?
Yeah, here's an idea. Take the patch off. Be a fucking man.
Yeah, right. Fuck the
Stupid.
sponsor, be a man.
how about play for free? Be a man.
Yeah, I still play softball.
I'm not sure if Jason Tatum would do that.
Is it me or is this kid annoying? I don't know.
Oh,
Tatum.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I can't see a little kid out there at 11 o'clock. I don't know. Just rubs me the wrong way. Having the kid out there when he's doing his interview. What's he have to be there for?
Well,
he
that's
can
like,
win the game. He doesn't
that's
annoy
like
them.
that's like Draymond Green, man, having his
Oh, yeah.
5-year-old son up there, and then he's like, "Oh, I was playing like shit." And
Yeah,
this
well,
kid's like sitting right next to him.
Yeah, he was complaining about how the Boston fans were swearing at him.
Right.
Well, that was the other guy. The other guy was crying about it, and then they cut to a quick video of like, literally, how did you think you play? I played like shit, and he was because the other player said, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
real classy swearing
Yeah,
around kids," and Green's just saying shit and fuck around his kid.
Yeah.
Who's going to win tonight?
Celtics all the way.
Yeah. What's the line? I don't even know. They
I
got
don't
Jeez,
even
I don't know.
my favorite, maybe.
I don't
They
know.
got-
Let me look.
They
I don't know.
were down. They were 4-point underdogs the other day.
Have you been approached by any sports teams, sports figures in Boston or anywhere else, really?
Several. Should I say who?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, well, all sports, but except the Celtics. We don't really have any connection there.
No.
But we had from all over the country. A lot of major stars follow Be a Man have reached out to us. Football, baseball, hockey, MMA is big, boxing, NASCAR guys, some golfers. They were all big fans. WWE wrestlers.
Nice.
Jeez.
As far as that, yeah.
So when are you going to be on SmackDown?
Monday night.
So on
Yeah, right. Well, we were on Monday Night Raw down in Rhode Island.
Oh, nice.
in September.
That's
Yeah,
nice. That's
first
awesome.
Yeah, a couple of the guys.
Yep. I saw
better
the
question: when are you going to be on Rogan?
Right.
Well, we have a buddy of ours is Sean Gillis. He's a big fan.
Shane.
Shane
Gillis.
Gillis. He's a big fan of ours. We went down and saw him about 3 or 4 months ago, and he said he was going to tell Rogan about us. Rogan's from Newton, anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of his. I mean, a lot of times his podcasts are long, and my attention span is short because I do. It's kind of tough, but I I do listen when I see there's someone he has interest in on. I'll throw it on when I go to bed and just listen. Catch the rest of it in the morning or whatever.
You're like the anti-Rogan because your stuff is like 3 seconds long.
And
It's like 3 seconds long. And you don't overthink it at all. There's no like long explanation of anything.
I'd love to be on a show. I'd like to go work out with him and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. He's gotten scary huge. Like
Yeah.
scary huge, not physically. He's gotten scary huge, like popularity.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
influencing elections, huge.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're headed in that direction, man. You got to be careful. All right. There's going to be people that are going to be like, we want to subscribe to your newsletter and, we want to follow you wherever you go.
I
know,
may
just-
I may run in 2024. I don't know. It's not
Do it.
28.
Do it. There's your slogan. Hey, Russia, fuck you, be a man.
No, I thought the slogan was "Don't vote, be a man."
I can still run and not vote, right? I don't have to vote.
That's how you win. You act like you don't want it.
Yeah, so Rogan, Shane was going to talk to him about getting us on the show possibly. We'll see what happens. Because he's on like, what, every month or so?
Yeah.
He's on
Yeah.
by himself or with a couple other guys, a couple
Yeah.
other comedians.
You have to understand, you being on this show will catapult you right to the Rogan show. So you're welcome.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, yeah.
How's this whole thing working out for you guys?
Good.
It's good. I don't know if
Good.
it'll catapult him to Rogan. It may catapult him to like Will Noonan's podcast.
Well,
I don't
no,
know.
because we've had several
Well,
guests
everybody about it.
after they've been on our show. They've gone right to Rogan, Giannis.
See?
Oh yeah, Giannis Cespedes. That's right. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
So do you guys know Will Noonan? He was
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the Wilbur show last year.
yeah. He's been on the podcast.
yeah. He has his own podcast too.
He's good
Yeah.
people.
I
Yeah.
just, I have so many people that I know that do podcasts. We do a podcast every other week. It comes out, the Be a Man Experience. John Fiore and myself. He was Gigi on The Sopranos. He died.
Okay. Yep.
Taking shit. That guy.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah. So that was season 3. So we do a podcast every other week. It's about a half hour long, and it's we're pretty honest about stuff. But I barely we have another one coming out, I guess in 6 days, but I haven't even listened to the last one yet. They came out like a week ago. I just there's so much to do and listen to. I just don't have a chance to listen as much as I want.
Hello.
Uh oh,
How you doing?
Hello.
that's Rogan. It's Rogan right now.
That would be
See how
magical.
quick things work here.
That's right. I heard you're on Breaking the Ice. You got to come on with me in 2 hours. Be ready in 2 hours.
Fuck off, be a man.
Yeah, so I listen to Dak Shepard is a big fan. You know Dak Shepard?
Yeah. Oh wow.
Married to Christian Bell.
Yeah.
Huge fans. We've done cameos for them.
Jesus.
But a lot of actors and actresses have reached out. Everyone seems to like. I mean, we have almost 6 million followers. So
That's incredible.
I
That
was,
is really amazing.
yeah, I was in New York City for a couple of days. Did Times Square and did Little Italy and Chinatown, which are right next to each other, as you know. And I get called into Boston to record a few things.
Saw that. That's cool.
We'll see what happens with them. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
They're kind of popular.
He comes from the same town as me. Our families know each other.
Swampscott.
That's right. Yeah, you're a North Shore guy.
Yeah, so good guy. I've talked to him for a little bit, and Big Cat was awesome, and all the guys that do the podcast over there were good guys. I got other phone numbers, we've been texting and stuff.
You've been approached by any of the late night guys, the talk show guys like Fallon or Colbert?
I think Fallon's people reached out a while ago, but I don't think it went anywhere.
Huh?
I think that's probably the next step.
They're
Oh,
waiting
God,
for they're waiting for you to get another 1 million followers.
Yeah,
which,
right.
which will probably be next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just 2 more videos. We'll get there.
See, that's stupid. The fact that they're waiting for something like that when it shows like Rogan and all these other things that are just like, no, I don't need to wait to bring you on the Tonight Show. TikTok, Rogan's bigger than all 3 of those shows combined.
Like I said, I'm not political, but we know which way the guys in those shows lean.
Hard left.
Yeah. So and I'm in the middle, so I'm not
Right.
lefty and I'm not hard righty.
But the I think the appeal of what you do is that you're also at the same time kind of making fun of it too.
Right.
Right.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like he's like Family Guy. Everyone's going to get fucking hit. It's not just and who doesn't? This I can guarantee this is why it's popular because the second I watched it, I'm like, that's perfect. Guys walk around telling each other we do it to each other all day. Tighten the fuck up, right? His is be a man. Stop being a bitch. That's how guy.
First responders love it, like cops and firemen,
Oh,
fans. They love the dark humor. Construction workers, blue collar. A lot of blue collar people. But
dude,
you have I was in shopping about a week ago, and I had this 75-year-old gay guy come running up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, I love what you're doing. Just keep on doing it." So it's like every demographic we're in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All nationalities. I was when I was in Times Square. I was on that, that stage where you can sit.
Yep.
I was sitting there, and 3 guys came from behind me. They were, "You're the Be a Man guy. We're here visiting." Where are you guys from? They're from Turkey. I forgot to
Wow.
tell you that. Yeah, they're from Turkey. That was, I sent you a picture of me with them. Yeah, they were on Turkey. They're from Turkey. So, that was cool. I met a ton of people from different countries visiting New York that knew me when I was there this week.
That's
great.
amazing. Have you run into anybody that's been really, really angry about what you do?
No, I haven't, but if I do, fuck them. I don't care. My hands are as big as most people's fists, so.
Right. Fucking swing at him.
So you got one of the shows again? You got 23rd. Is
Yeah,
that Chevalier?
June 23rd is the Chevalier Theater, 7:00 in Medford. And then we have June 24th, the next night, down at Foxwoods Casino.
See, you're making the casino money.
Mhm.
That's legit right there.
I didn't book it, like I said, I just go where they tell me.
Right.
That's a good gig, though. People go there, they can spend the night, they can do a little gambling, go see a
Yeah.
funny show, have some drinks. That's on what, the 24th?
Probably
That's next Friday.
I'll probably blow 10 times what I make.
That's why they invite people down there for sure.
Well, after the show, I might just run out back and drive home.
Yeah, right. Take your check and leave.
Do you guys plan on leaving like the New England area and going out and going around the country?
Well, we have a book coming out, the Be a Man Guide. That's coming out November 1st. You can order it right now on Amazon. And once that comes out, we're gonna probably do a book tour after Christmas up and down the East Coast to start.
Nice.
And we're gonna approach about doing different show, doing like little tours at different comedy clubs around the country. We're looking into that. We just have to make sure it makes sense and fits in everybody's schedule.
Yeah.
Well, the
Good for
natural
you.
progression after that is obviously a movie.
Yeah, well, the book is loosely based on how I grew up in the bar in East Point. I used to see all kinds of stuff in there. Like I saw an off-duty cop take a gun out of he was shit-faced, took a gun out and shot a hole in the roof.
Oh, Jesus.
Shit like that. Like my brother and I, we'd be sitting on the bar with our legs dangling over, drinking a Coke, and like everyone come up and make a big thing out of it. But us give us a quarter here and there, and because it would be nice to us because we were kids. But we saw a lot of stuff. My uncle was a bookie, seen him get busted down there, and seen a lot of different things, fights and all that stuff down there growing up. So
What was the name of the bar? Can you say that?
The American House Cafe. It was on Border Street in East Boston.
Still
Wow.
there?
No, it's long gone.
Yeah.
It was an after-hours club. After they sold the building, a cop bought it, and it was an after-hours club that an off-duty Boston cop had. We're talking to Lenny Clark. We did a Zoom meeting with Lenny Clark last week, and he used to go there.
Oh, no way.
Talking about, we mentioned about the bar and stuff, and he said, "Oh yeah, I used to go to a bar in East Boston. It was an off-duty cop owned it." I said, "The address on Border Street." He said, "That was it." Back in those days, he was doing a lot of coke and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I used to do coke off the bar.
Yeah, right. Well, he said he did it off of hookers' asses, but I don't know.
Right.
So
Lenny would fit right into this whole thing. It's like, don't do it off the bar,
yeah.
do it off her ass. Be a fucking man.
All right.
Yeah, he was actually he video recorded some things for us at the last.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's amazing.
He was on tour, I think, last year when we had our show.
So how old were you when you started hanging out at the bar? You and your brother, how old were you guys?
As long as I could remember, probably before I started school. Like my uncles, my parents would drop us off there. Both my uncles worked there, and sometimes my other uncles. Sometimes there were three of them, so we're well protected. Except guy pulled out a gun. I mean, probably weren't too well protected then, but we used to go there all the time. They'd watch us or whatever. We hang out with them and
Yeah, people watch out for you.
drink soda.
Yeah.
And, my uncle always had back in that days. He had a phone booth in the corner. He'd walk in. He'd have his newspaper with all the bets written on it. He'd be running up and he'd be calling stuff in. People would be calling. He'd be jumping up and grabbing the phone, taking the calls. My other uncle, Nacko, and him didn't speak for years. So my brother and I were like messengers to like tell your uncle this, and they're like 10 feet from each other. Tell your uncle that. Your uncle,
Oh my God.
Your uncle's a fucking asshole. Your uncle's fucking stupid. Your uncle fucked up. He did this wrong. He did that wrong. Tell your uncle this. Tell your uncle that. But
You go tell him yourself. Be a fucking man.
the weird thing was, as much as they didn't like each other, when my Uncle Libby got pinched, he was trying to he tries to make a run for it. He put the paper on, put his hat on, tried to walk out. The cop grabbed him, pushed him against the wall. And my Uncle Knack was like, "Be careful with him. He's an old man." So obviously he loved him, but they just so fucking stubborn.
Wow.
Stubborn and set in their ways. And who knows what the argument was about? There's probably something stupid.
They probably forgot themselves.
Yeah.
Hold a grudge. Be a man.
Yeah. Hold a grudge for life. Be a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all that makes the good material for what you're doing now, though.
Yeah, that's a great education right there.
I like the dog.
Oh yeah, that's my dog baby. She's it's her nap time.
Looks like a pillow now.
I know, right? She blends right in. Yeah.
She curled right up fast. Like, Daddy's talking, I'm taking a nap.
My dogs get locked out of the room now because they've been in too many episodes.
Lenny's got the fingernails on the wooden floor. Cheddar's upstairs. We had to remove all the animals because they were climbing on all the. We've been doing this for a few years.
When my brother and I got older, they used to have us take bags to people or get bags to people. So we were bagmen when we were like 8 years old. We'd go to the laundromat. We'd see my grandmother be in there playing they used to call it something, the street number, the pool. Street pool. You heard of that, right?
Yeah.
The street number. So my grandmother, my mother's mother used to come in and play the number all the time. She'd see us in there, sometimes grab us and take us home for lunch or whatever. She'd be there, betting $1 on a number,
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like something. That's like a Ray Donovan scene right there. So you can totally fucking go from the book to what you're doing to a Netflix something. It's got that dark feel of like Ray Donovan where they grew up. Shit was just fucked up.
I'm invested. I mean, this is a Netflix series right here.
I'm in.
I tell people now there's nothing you can say or do that'll shock me.
Right.
I feel like I've seen most of it. I mean, I've been involved in other stuff too. We probably shouldn't get involved. Probably shouldn't talk about. So, I mean,
a learning experience. Learning.
Yes. So, I mean, there's really nothing. I mean, there's nothing anybody could say to me or do that would shock me.
That's perfect. That's why this is going to be a Netflix series.
Can I ask? Are you married?
No.
Okay.
You know the answer to that.
Huh?
You know the answer to that. Of course I'm not. Don't fall in love. Die alone. Be a man.
That's awesome. It's amazing that before junior high you were helping your uncles run numbers, and now you're in the mortgage business.
Yeah.
I mean, that must have been amazing training for that.
Yeah.
It rubbed off. We're going to lend you money and collect it legally this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not snap your neck. Right. Exactly. It's fucking. It just went up like a point or some bullshit. It's in the sixes now, isn't it?
I didn't check them. Yeah, it's like over 6 yesterday. I didn't check them today. I'm too disgusted.
How the fuck? And I don't know. Well, there's the real estate. The inventory is all fucked up. Inflation's where it is. Gas is where it is. You think that fucking rates would go down? No, let's just put it up the Americans' ass even further and make fucking mortgages impossible to get.
People are still buying houses. I mean, a lot of people paying cash. People got money.
The old money is out right now. Cash is coming out, and people are throwing things. I've seen it in with friends I work with in that business, and people are throwing $50,000, $100,000 above asking. And I'm always that better be your fucking forever home, because you ain't going to sell it in a few years, because the bank or the credit union will go, it's not worth that.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lot of first-time home buyers either. Like,
the prices are going to come down on the houses. It's inevitable.
Yes. Everything.
They're being crazy too, because a lot. I just read a story this morning that they're like, a lot of people are saying, don't worry about the inspection.
It's stupid.
We'll just take it as it is. It's like, okay, well, the walls are made of asbestos, and there's like a dead body, in the basement. So sure, there you go. We'll take $600,000 for this.
It may work for the seller, but it doesn't. Even that though, what do you do with that 6 bones that when you get it, you can't turn it around right now and put it into something? You should sit on the sideline for 5 minutes and let shit calm down.
Well, my brother and I are looking into buying a 3-family up in Gloucester. Great area.
Okay.
And,
great spot.
He's going to have 1 floor. I'm going to have 1 floor. And on the first floor, I think we're going to put a massage parlor.
As you should.
Wow.
I am massage parlor.
No, wait a minute. A legit massage, or are we talking about like Robert Kraft massage parlor?
I was at that place.
Oh, yeah.
I have a picture. I'll send you the picture.
Now, were you outside taking a picture or inside getting
I was
a
going to say, was the Patriots one of the people that have reached out to you?
But I was there after it closed down.
Oh, okay.
See, that's no fun. You got to tell us about the story when you were in there and you heard Robert Kraft getting
I
off.
never went to that. I went to the one up the street.
Sure, up the street.
There's a lot of them down there. Like in Florida,
Shocking.
every strip mall has a massage parlor. Mostly Asian, some Spanish.
Yeah.
I mean,
Listen.
Florida is a strip mall, so
Yeah.
I mean, that's the capital of massage parlor.
And we have a condo down in Fort Lauderdale, and I mean
It's in a strip mall.
no, the massage parlors are. But they're everywhere. There's a million strip. You familiar with Fort Lauderdale?
Oh God, I lived in Orlando for 5 years, and it's like nothing like New England. You grew up in the North Shore, so did I. We all grew up in New England.
Yeah,
That's just strip malls and Mickey Mouse and fucking bullshit. It's just ugh. I didn't live on the coast. If I was going to live there, I probably should have gone to Fort Lauderdale or lived in Tampa. But I lived in Central Florida, which was awful.
We opened a roast beef place down there.
Does Ferg know that?
Yeah, he knows all about it. Yeah, we opened down in Lauderdale by the sea. My brother and I and my sister-in-law. So that's been going good. It's good reviews. It slowed down a little bit because the weather's hot. Down there now it's like
Yeah.
walking into a sauna when you go outside.
Oh, it's fucking oven hot down there right now.
But it'll pick up a little bit, I think. In July and August, there's a lot going on in that area. But Lauderdale by the sea on Commercial Street, it's everyone loves it down there. A lot of people have never had a North Shore roast beef. And the people from up here that are down there see it and love to have the option to have it. So
That's great.
it's worked out good.
Has it been reviewed by North Shore Beefs?
Well, yeah, I don't know, but we had a big article in the Florida Sentinel about it.
Okay. Well, the litmus test is if those friggin' sharks
Andy.
on North Shore Beefs like it and they don't tear it apart.
Yeah,
then,
everybody from up here loves it. I don't know if Andy's been down to it yet or not. I'm not sure.
He needs to fucking tighten up and be a man and go.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's a bitch. We love him though.
Yeah, we
obviously.
love Andy, man.
I don't know
He's-
that. I think I met him once for a couple of minutes.
He's a good egg.
He's hilarious.
I saw online he lost some weight. He had a salsa or something he was pushing.
Yeah, exactly. Gain some weight. Be a fucking man. Cut the shit. Nobody fucking cares about your little weight loss program. You're drinking fucking seltzers, you girl. He just put a TikTok video out today or yesterday. All the things you see online on Instagram where it's like, chop the chicken. But they get the cooking videos that are like a minute long. He did one of those with, of course, his voiceover going, put the fucking chicken in, then cut some fucking potatoes. Oh, I laughed my fucking ass off. And then at the end, he's like, then shove it in your fucking mouth. Go fuck yourself.
He's a funny guy.
He is aggressive.
So is he?
He's real.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he's totally real. So is he going to be at the Chevalier?
He's going to be at both shows.
Okay, and is he going to be like on stage with you guys or?
Come on stage. He's
Oh, good. Yeah.
Is he going to do the drinking back?
He's only doing the Chevalier.
Oh, he's only doing Medford.
Okay.
But he's doing just the food, or is he doing the booze too?
Well, it's a contest where you have to drink a 32-ounce beer.
So
He's the guy for that.
yeah.
I mean, should we call him again? I mean,
Yes.
anytime we have a famous TikTok person on, we end up calling Andy Ferg.
Get him on here. Get skinny bitch on. See if he comes on.
All right, I'll see if he answers.
He does have a real job. He actually works for
Yeah,
a
that's
living.
true.
I think he's got like a roofing company, and then he
Nice
plays
gutters.
fucking.
Like
gutters.
he does gutters. Yeah.
I knew it was.
You don't
something-
think he jumps off the ladder to answer the phone?
No.
Oh, he grunts it out himself?
He does. He
Oh, yeah.
actually has a real job, and then he plays with roast beef at night.
That's like my brother has. He has a construction company. He's out there banging nails with the guys on the scene.
Right. Get a real job. Be a fucking man.
Yeah.
Don't think you're going to be super. Look, how old are you? 62? You're not going to get fucking big on TikTok when you're 25. Fuck off. Be a man. Get a job.
Actually, almost 64.
There you go. And you grew up in Swampscott?
I was in East Boston until I was 10, then Swampscott.
There you go. I'm over in Marblehead. Be a man. Come to Marblehead.
You are. Is that were you from there originally? Or?
I was
S16 with gutters. Currently, we are out of the office. Please leave a message.
Nope, we got his voicemail.
Essex.
Oh, you should have
stainless
left a message.
Yeah,
I didn't know if you guys could hear it or not.
Yeah, we
Jump
can
off,
hear it.
jump off the roof, die, be a man.
Yeah. Exactly. Break your fucking neck, be a man. Yeah, grew up here, left, came back a few years ago. Love this area. It's great. It's great.
You're from Marblehead originally?
Originally, yeah. Born in Salem, grew up in Marblehead
Oh, cool.
till about 15. I'm 52, so born in 70.
Oh, okay. You're like my brother's age.
Yeah.
How about you? Where you guys from originally?
I'm from a town you probably never heard of called Ayer.
Yeah, AYER, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm always shocked when people know it.
But
Out by the prison kid.
Is that up 495?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
It's out near like Littleton, Westford.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm from Ayer. There's no North Shore beef up there.
No.
And I grew up in mostly grew up in Natick, and then I lived in Richmond, Virginia for about most of the 90s, and I came back and found out that I couldn't afford to live anywhere inside 495, so I moved out to Worcester. And so I've been living out here for almost 23 years now, and it's quite a city, man. It's come a long way.
One of my best friends is from Worcester. It was a buddy of mine from college. He just retired from the state police. He was like the number 3 ranking officer in the state. Just
nice.
Retired. Yeah. So he lives in Auburn now, so I get to see him sometimes.
You got to bring the Be a Man show out here.
Yeah, we will. There's a lot that goes into doing these productions. The guys here at Frazzle, they've been working like 7 days a week. Well, I have the easy part, really. I just kind of
deliver the lines.
You're the talent.
I kind of see what I have to do, but they choreograph it and write it and record it and everything else. And John Fiore's a big part of the show too. He's going to be a big part of the show. My brother's Mr. Monday from My Love Monday. So if you guys have a chance, to check that out. He's like a talk show he does, which is pretty good. That's how we met Ferg originally. For that, because he was my brother's favorite guest. I think our second favorite guest. I think him and Lenny Clark were his 2 favorite guests.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't imagine Andy Ferg and Lenny Clark talking in the same room.
No.
I mean, they'd suck all the oxygen out and everybody would fucking die. You know,
It's a great interview because you don't have to do any work. You don't ask any questions.
How you guys doing? And it's just a bunch of fucks and yelling. Yeah.
People tell you sound like Howard Stern.
Me?
Your voice, does he sound like Howard Stern a little?
No.
A little bit.
No.
You know what I do get a lot? A lot of people think I sound like Brian the dog from Family Guy.
Yes, that I'll give you.
People call up all the time and say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say you sound like. Do you play the voice of Brian the dog in Family Guy? I'm like, I wish I had that McFarlane money. Holy fuck, that would be awesome.
I don't think you'd be doing morning radio in Worcester or any city if you were fucking Brian the dog.
I know if I was doing
Family
voices
Guy.
for Fox. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, right.
I think I found one that has. I was looking through all these videos. This one that says, "When you come home from work, pick a fight with your wife so you can go to the bar and get hammered. Be a man."
No, it's good strategy.
That was a big one.
Yeah,
that's fucking huge. That's almost 16 million views on that one. That's aggressive.
Yeah, that was a big one.
That should be fucking brought to you by Bud Light. That's how you make money go.
Right. Don't.
The other day, I can share with you if you want.
Yeah.
What's that?
I can share one I just wrote the other day if you want.
Do it.
Yeah.
Usually when we record these, I fuck them up. So hopefully I won't fuck this one up.
Don't fuck this up. Be a man.
Fucking screw up your lines, be a man. If a vegan invites you over for dinner, show up with a dead cow. Be a man.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, so it seems like it's so simple, you know.
It's everything in life,
and
it's
everybody,
everything.
and it's amazing.
Everything you're not supposed to do.
Yeah, and I think that's it. Maybe that's it. It's so like everything you're not supposed to do, and that's why you appeal. It has the appeal to so many different people, you know, left and right. And
my kids used to say when I was little, it's opposite day today, Dad. So instead of yes, they say no, you know.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on with us. And
Yeah,
then,
thanks,
it's
man.
the
You getting rid of me
23rd.
already? Let me stay on. Be a man.
Oh, come on.
I don't give a fuck. Let's
We'll go for
Get
another
some
3
drinks.
hours. We'll do a Rogan episode. Let's go.
So how often do you do the podcast?
Once a
Weekly?
week.
Once a week.
Good. I'll catch up on it, and I'll check.
It's a lot of fucking babble and nonsense.
When's this one coming out?
When Josh edits it.
Yes. Which actually, my wife and daughter are gone for a few days, so it'll be out a little sooner. So
That means it'll be up by 7. Boom.
Oh, you have them up tonight? Tonight, I'll check it out.
Yeah, there was nothing.
definitely.
We sometimes have to go through it because Mike Shue drinks a lot, so sometimes he'll say racist things. So we have to do a lot of editing.
Excuse me. I think you're displacing something on me that you are responsible for. I think.
I'm sorry. I usually say fucking stupid shit, and then Josh has to go through. And we have a mascot on the show called the Racist Cock, and we have shirts that say "Don't be a racist cock." Now we could actually partner with them. Don't be a racist cock. Be a man.
Yeah.
You guys know Turtle Boy from out there?
Turtle Boy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Turtle Boy Sports.
He's out that way.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he on with Callahan?
He was.
He was doing something with them.
Yeah, I follow Callahan's podcast. Minahan, you know Kurt Minahan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's still around. I follow his podcast.
I haven't heard Minahan's in a
Somebody
while.
on the
Still...
phone. Sorry.
He's nuts as ever.
Andy, you there?
Yes. Hello.
Oh,
We got
very-
Andy first.
What's up, fucknut?
What's up, you fucking bald penis?
Exactly.
Ball
I'm talking to the guy you're
Here's
doing a show
Isaiah.
with in a couple of weeks. Don't be a douche.
I have a question. No, I meant you, Isaiah, you fucking douchebag.
Fuck off.
next week.
I would never disrespect Phil like that. It's you fucking dick with ears.
It's one week from tonight, not 2 weeks. Actually,
1 week
Next week.
from tonight. So how did
that's why
how did you
up tonight. You got to get
how
up.
how did you weasel your way into this whole be a man thing, Ferg? What the fuck?
Listen, I just exist and people ask me to do things and I say yes. I'm a fucking yes man. I answered the phone, didn't I?
Well, on the second try.
Fucking on something. I'm a whore. I'm a huge whore.
Well then drive out here and eat a fucking three-way off my taint.
You
Be
can
a
have
man.
cameras?
Do they have roast beef?
As long as someone sees it.
They got roast beef
we got
joints.
one place that serves a really great roast beef sandwich, but none of those North Shore beef elitist fucks will accept it.
Wow.
You know?
No, it's
But-
fine. They just use ketchup instead of barbecue sauce. They're fucked up.
That's a lie. They use you are such a fucking that's trash. That's untrue. They use James River like everybody else. It's delicious.
When? Like since the last week?
Yeah, that's what we use down in Florida.
Boys talking ketchup. That's why you like it.
That is not you're just too afraid to come to Worcester. That's all. Be a
I
man.
He's a
don't
pussy.
know. I
Come to
went
Worcester.
Framingham once. I shit myself.
Go to Worcester. Be a fucking man.
Yeah, be a man. Come
Yeah,
visit Worcester.
Die a man in Worcester.
A
Oh,
lot of people have.
Be a man.
I spent a lot of time out there. Like I had a lot of buddies from college that we used to go out there and get.
Where did you go to college?
Westfield State.
You went
Okay.
to Westfield State? You're a state school guy?
Yeah.
Right on, man. I went to North Adams State. State
Oh,
schools
nice.
rule, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
man, Salem State here, guys. Let's blow each other.
yeah, right. It's a fucking state school fucking threesome of dudes.
It's
Great.
a state school
Jesus
daisy
Christ.
chain. Yeah.
Bunch of fucking morons with the state schools can't spell their own fucking last name.
We're morons, but we're fucking real.
Exactly. Fuck your university bullshit. Go to state school. Be a man. Be a fucking man.
So Ferg, are you still like on a diet? You still trying to lose weight?
I lost 30, but I'm back to being normal again.
Holy shit.
Did you
30
did you
pounds?
drop 30? Holy fuck.
30 in 5 weeks.
Good
Wow.
for you. What'd you do? Cocaine
I
and
was
no drinking?
so fat.
No
I
carbs.
know I drank vodka and bourbon.
Ooh.
No carbs.
And
So my liver.
well, you
my
cut
weight
the
went down.
carbs out too. You cut all the carbs out?
Yeah. No bread, no sugars, no pasta. Eat fucking
no
potatoes.
fruit, no rice. My girlfriend.
No rice.
My
Nothing
girlfriend
with sugar.
so I kind of eat rice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he
30
put
pounds
it.
5 weeks. Gained 6 back in 3 days.
I know,
Oh,
man. It comes back so fast.
I knew the second I saw one of your videos where you're like, I'm back to beer. I'm like, here it comes. The blimp's coming. Look out.
That's okay. No, I'm doing like a halfway thing, intermittent fasting. I'm trying not to be fat again. I'll see what happens.
You'll be fine. You keep pounding beers like that. I mean, look at the job. The job is roast beef and fucking slugging beers. So it's a battle.
Right.
That's a battle.
So guys, I gotta fly. I got another call.
Oh, what the fuck? Stick around. Be a man.
You're the one that was like, yeah, keep me on. Be a man. And now
We
you're
tried
leaving.
we tried to throw you out 20 fucking minutes ago.
Pull in the fucking-
Contradict yourself in one sentence. Be a man.
All right, man. You guys,
Yeah,
thank you.
so,
Thanks a lot for coming
I
on,
appreciate
man.
it. I'll check out the podcast. June 23rd is the Chevalier Theater. June 24th at Foxwoods. Go to both.
Done.
shows. Be a fucking man.
Oh,
Tighten the
right.
fuck up. Good luck on those shows, man.
Talk to you guys soon.
hold
Hey,
on.
thanks a
Before
lot.
we let you go, can we get a listener Breaking the Ice podcast? Be a man.
What is it?
Can we get you to say listener Breaking the Ice podcast? Be a man.
Listen to Breaking the Ice podcast. Be a man.
There we go.
All right.
We're done with you. Thank you.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you guys. Take care.
Thanks, dude.
Yep, bye-bye.